about Talk Bistro. I'm your host, Felicia Showalter. Today, I will be preparing a delicious seafood and pasta dish as we dive into our hot kitchen topics with my girls, Stacy, Uli, and Libby. Today, we'll be preparing a delicious fish and pasta dish. For this recipe, you'll need tilapia, fresh broccoli, my favorite, bell peppers, lemon, fresh garlic, parsley, blackened seasoning, salt and pepper, angel hair pasta, some butter, and olive oil. I want my water for my broccoli to a boil. I'm going to add that. Cover it, let this steam for about 5 minutes. Then we're going to do our pasta. About a pound of pasta. The same boiling water. Okay, I'm going to heat my pan, low to medium heat for the blackened tilapia. I'm also heating my pan for my sauteed peppers. I'm going to add butter and olive oil. Half a cup of olive oil, sorry. And for the fish, about a 1/3 cup olive oil. For the peppers as well. About 3 tablespoons should do it. You need the oil to be hot for the blackened tilapia. We're going to season our fish with the blackening seasoning. A little salt and pepper. Once the oil is heated, just lay it in there like that. Don't want to make it too hot, because the tilapia cooks fast as well. You don't want your peppers, or can turn our broccoli off. Don't want your peppers to get soft either. You want them to have a little crisp. By the way, these peppers are excellent source of vitamin D and C. I eat them in almost everything I cook. Let that cool off. Be sure it doesn't overcook. You have to remember, when you're cooking the broccoli, when the food is hot like this, it's still cooking. Even while it's in the bowl right now, it's still cooking, so you have to be careful not to overdo it. I know I fixed everything at the same time, but if you're more comfortable, you can do everything one at a time. If I could just go over it again, I heated the olive oil in the pan, added the seasoning to the blackened tilapia, and I cut the peppers, added them to the butter and olive oil, and just boiled the pasta. I can't believe how simple and easy this meal is. Shake the water off. Simply dump the pasta in the dish, the serving dish. I'm going to put the pieces of fish over the pasta. Add our peppers and our sauce over it. The broccoli on it. You just sit in the middle of the table and everybody just dig in. It's that simple.
Have a situation that I would like to ask you guys' opinion about. How do you guys feel about a sophomore dating a senior?
Hell to the devil, no.
What?
No.
Well, I mean, why no? Why no? Why?
Why yes?
Because a 10th grader is what, 15, 16?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To where you're dealing with a senior that's either 18, 19, between 17, 18, 19.
Well, let's put it
But
out there.
more
Hold on.
so
He's
18, 19.
a football star. So that
That's all the
even,
more
that even
reason.
puts him on another
They're
pedestal.
on two different levels.
Yeah.
They're on two different levels. Like I've always stated, if say we're out to dinner as a family, it's 8 o'clock, and you say, okay, well, Mom, I'm finna go to this party. Okay, you're a senior. I have a problem with that. You know your curfew maybe what 1-ish. Everybody have their different times. But mine was like 1, 2, whatever. As a 16-year-old, 10-year-old, a 10th grade, it doesn't happen that way. You're on two different levels. Even though, and my daughter always said, well, mine is only 2 years. That 2 years, that's the biggest difference in life's age.
What about? I think that guys are, they're not as mature as females.
Curfew.
Not even curfew too, but another issue that I have with it, because this is a situation that I'm going through. But what about when he turns 18 and she's only 16? So now you got the illegal situation in that way.
Well, first and foremost, we're talking about a female who's 16 and a male that's 18.
That's a star.
But she's not even 16 yet. She's
okay,
15.
but
She's 15.
Come on,
Yeah, she's 15.
and 15, you're 18. That's just the way it is. God, I'm so sorry, guys, but we are governed as females. We just come out the box knowing that we have to take care of you. And a young man who's 18 is really 15. I mean, let's just be real.
Okay.
The males are a little bit immature, while the females are a lot faster. So I have to disagree, depending on the maturity level of the 10th grader. First of all, if she's being reared in the proper direction, if she's being showed what's right, what's wrong, I would give her that opportunity. I would give her that chance. I wouldn't compromise my curfew. Her daughter's a beautiful young lady, and with proper guidance, she can handle that situation.
I gotta disagree with that because let's be real. When we were all 14, 15, 16, we know as women what we were feeling, what we were doing. We were sneaky. We are mature.
Who's we? See, that's what
Maybe-
just like what I said. No,
Come on
my
now, you
parents
gonna tell
were
me I'm
military.
15? My parents were military too.
I didn't go. I didn't do. I didn't.
I'm not gonna front. I was sneaky and do whatever. When the twats get hot, it's on and hot.
My question is, and it's kind of, a little bit about relationships as well. What do you do when you know that you're coming from a previous relationship and you have not yet forgiven that person for all the pain, but yet you have someone else coming into your life and you're a little standoffish and you're not quite ready, but you know this is something that you want to, kind of play with a little bit. And then next thing you know, it's getting to the next level and you find yourself like, wait, such and such did this to me, so I can't. You're saying this in your mind, but you're not expressing this to the person. And you've let things get to a certain level now, so basically bringing baggage into a new relationship. How do you handle that?
Well, I think you should actually, you're carrying this baggage. That should be a conversation before feelings even get to that point. To where, look, I mean, you don't have to let the dude know all your details and skeletons or whatever, but give him an idea. I was hurt in a past relationship. If you're willing to work with me, and have patience with me so we can see where we're gonna take it, then he can either respect it or get the step.
And my thing is too, did you even give yourself enough time before you even went into the next relationship to even forgive that person? Because you gotta be able to move on and be honest with yourself and fix your flaws.
Yeah.
So
I just don't think that we do that though.
because a lot of women do that these days. They carry insecurity. Well, we do that a lot. A lot of women take a lot of insecurities and take it into the next relationship, and then sometimes we don't even realize what we're doing or what has affected us.
Yes, and the effects of the new relationship.
Yeah.
This person could be the one. He could be Mr. Right, and you've gotten so far. I mean, I know what you're saying about beforehand, but we're saying we've already done it. We've gotten involved. The relationship is getting intense. There's intimacy, everything get involved, and all of a sudden discrepancies happen like they do in new relationships. And guess what? All that old stuff, you're saying, if he's saying he's here, I don't believe it.
But in between the intimacy, you gotta have some type of communication. That's a part of
avoiding the hard conversation. Same with the situation.
You gotta communicate. Y'all,
Because I have to take a deep breath before I even go have these conversations.
You gotta talk. You gotta talk.
Prepare yourself.
Tell them how you feel. You even and listen to how
I
he
think
feel
women
when
are
he come
so
out.
afraid to go there because men don't want to go there.
That's right.
So they just play
We're
along and
emotional
act like, you know, everything's
They're right.
everything. I mean, even you could be feeling, you could be ready to explode. I need to know this, I need to know that, but you're just grinning and bearing, you know,
Right.
just going
Still.
along to get along.
I
Yeah.
just think the effects of bringing baggage into a new relationship afterwards is like, because you're right.
It happens with them too.
Men will continue to be with you even after that talk, Stacey. Even after
And that's
they will
fine.
continue to get whatever it is they can get. But what you don't realize is that you're in it for the long haul while the guy is in it to get it. And when they get it, they're thinking to themselves, see, our mindsets are
Okay,
completely
well,
different.
but conversation doesn't mean a two-party. You need to have a conversation with yourself.
What, not to tell him?
And no, because at the end of the day, you make the decision on what goes on.
That's
with
right,
me.
it's your story. You were there for the whole thing.
Exactly. So if he in it to quit it or whatever, and you know that, why you hang
I have to
around?
bring back some of it. Yeah, there it is.
Pop to him, tell him how you feel.
And
Which is
twerk
what
it.
we just don't. I think that
It's
we
back to that, well, I ain't ready for it.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
But you just be worried about telling people your baggage because you don't want to run them off. But if that runs them off, then he wasn't for you.
Exactly.
That's easier said than
That's a
done.
good
Yeah.
one.
It's
I mean, that's what happens the majority of the
It's
time.
easy.
I think just being honest with yourself and what you want,
Yeah.
and then everything else will fall in line.
But have y'all ever heard the saying, the one who cares least in the relationship controls the relationship?
Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
no, I've never heard that.
The one who cares least, the one, if you together, we together.
Yeah, and it goes
They
that
control
goes into
it.
Yeah.
Just act
because
like
you don't want to
give a
say anything
shit.
because you're scared that you're gonna run them off.
It
because
is a
the
shame you
love is
got
so hard.
40-something years
You
old.
sound like you don't give a shit, lady.
30 something.
It's a shame, seriously, that you have to play these games this old.
No, I don't have to play games. So
No, I'm saying the women that do. That's good.
I have to be strategic.
No, you do. You really
It's
do.
like
The
making
women-
myself happy.
Where women go wrong, we lay it all out. We just pour all of our hearts out. We lay it all out, and they don't say anything.
And this, and then this, and
Right.
now this.
And they don't say anything. They be like,
And then you're like a
And
year,
not- but not-
4 years later, here we are, like Noel Jones and all this mess, and you still waiting like, oh, when you gonna pick me? When
Yeah.
you gonna pick me? Nigga, I was never gonna pick you.
Really?
Because they're about the one who least cares is the one that controls the relationship. Pick up why men
men
love bitches.
love a bitch.
But
They do.
that's because
Yeah.
no,
It is. I'm telling you. I'm a bitch. Yes.
No, I'm not. Yes,
No, they seriously do. Don't, nobody wants to push over.
no, they don't.
I don't push over anymore.
But
I've learned and grown. I think.
Yeah, like I created
At
this
one point you
monster.
might have been, but you elevated.
Oh no, I'm not gonna deny. I can be a bitch, but I'm not bitchy like just coming in with
Just
attitude.
until you get your way.
Yeah, what? Shut up, Stacey. Now you want to talk about bitch? You don't even come in and speak in the morning.
That's the other bitches.
No,
Let's be role models here, girls. Let's be
Okay, and you know what? That brings a point to
Okay.
mind, as she said that. Why are women like that with each other? Like you hear women say, I don't deal with females. We should have this sisterhood.
First of all, that's a lie. That's a lie. Every woman say I don't deal with female. There's a female or two that you deal with. So let's just be honest. You might not deal with a lot of females, but you deal with females.
Yeah.
So
I
let's
just
put
think
that
that's so sad because I call me naive, but I just believe in a sisterhood. Just
Yeah.
because we're women.
But see, you have to find grown folks that's on that level.
There
What
you
you're
go.
talking
Exactly.
about. But these, these immature
Random
random brides and just hanging out with Joe and
You know,
Michelle
and because I must say that I am guilty that I don't do female.
That's your
I
motto.
don't. I get along
And the
with
reason
males
that
more
I
than
say
I hear
that,
women
I
say
do
that all the
female
time.
because I have female friends. I don't think that's literally, but I'm more conscious or guarded when I'm introduced or encounter a female before I am a male.
Right.
Because females bring baggage and a lot of other issues that my male friends do.
But you don't think that maybe the experiences that we all go through perhaps is supposed to help the next female along the way. I mean, in my profession,
It's
you guys
supposed to be.
know exactly. I sit before you while you guys stand up over and do what you guys are doing to make sure that the hair is beautiful.
you know, we
I'm face to face, eye level, and I get the most, you know, doing manicures and pedicures, I get the most intense conversations about.
We get that charming, or we
But
get it
listen,
every day.
But listen, each and every day, it's like the onion being peeled. And every time you turn around, a female may bring this very topic up. You know, for some reason, I just can't seem to connect with the female. Well, ultimately, the reason why is because, and this is just my opinion, what insecurities do you have? What situations have you gone through with other
But that's
females?
it, they're
that
trying to
affect
connect.
this?
When I meet a female, I'm trying to connect with her immediately. I'm friendly, we talk.
That's somebody looking for a friend.
And you learn from, right, and you learn from each other. But what I'm saying is when I encounter a female for the first time, my guard is automatically up. Then, as we move on, the layers come off. But it's not going to even start the peel if you're full of crap and you're talking about this person and you're doing this person. That shuns me
So
away.
you're just basically saying the female in general usually comes with the gossip train. She usually comes.
Not all of them, but I've
Just
encountered
99%,
that.
yeah.
So my guard is up to that.
Well, for one, you can't manufacture a friendship.
No.
No, and it has to be real, but there's some people in my life that they do a lot of things that I totally don't agree with. But with that being said, I know that if I call them, they'll be there for me. So they'll always.
And I can give you an example right here. When I first started in my work environment, and when I first met Diva, I mean, we talked. We didn't have anything against each other anyway, but it wasn't like now.
Cordial.
Right, we were cordial. But now she's just the best little baby.
Beige. I thought she was ghost.
I'm with a beige family. But that's what I mean. It happened naturally.
Right.
You cannot manufacture. You cannot. We're not two. We can't be put in the sandbox and told we're gonna be friends.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of females do. They get with these girls and, you know, they go out and they're like, oh, that's my best friend, that's my girl. You know, right off the rip. And
Relationships are built.
Yeah.
It has to, and I really, like with all three of you, it was natural. It was nothing forced, it was nothing scripted. It just naturally happened. And I love you guys. It was it's just natural.
Everything looks so good.
I'm ready to dig in.
Me too. Full for the body,
Mind
And the soul.
yeah.
to come get it.